Welcome to VeloView, and today I am bringing you a full detailed review of the all-new 2026 Citroen C3. This car is one of the most exciting additions to the compact hatchback segment, carrying forward Citroen's tradition of quirky design, comfort-oriented engineering, and affordable innovation. The new generation has been designed not only to appeal to city drivers but also to people who want a stylish, comfortable, and efficient car that balances modern technology with Citroen's trademark character. In this video, I will walk you through its design, interior, performance, comfort, practicality, and even some drawbacks so that you get a complete picture of what the 2026 Citroen C3 is all about. From the outside, the 2026 C3 looks like no ordinary hatchback. It is not a conventional small car, it has been raised slightly, borrowing crossover-inspired styling with a ground clearance of around 163 mm, almost 28 mm more than the previous generation. This makes it feel more substantial on the road and also more versatile for uneven surfaces, which is something city drivers and suburban commuters alike can appreciate. The design introduces Citroen's new modern identity, with bold C-shaped LED running lights, a closed-off front grille with the brand's updated logo, and sculpted fenders that give it a muscular stance. The alloys, depending on the trim, can be finished in larger, sportier designs, which add a bit of dynamism to the otherwise playful and soft lines. Even though it is compact in size, with a length of just over 4 meters, it has strong road presence and looks like a car built for today's urban environment while still carrying French charm. Inside is where Citroen has put in a lot of thought to stand apart. The 2026 C3 features the C-Zen Lounge interior concept, which feels unlike most cars in this class. Instead of the traditional instrument cluster, Citroen has chosen to project important driving information via a head-up display placed above a flat-bottomed steering wheel. This makes the cabin more minimalistic, less cluttered, and at the same time more futuristic. The dashboard design is layered and neat, with a focus on horizontal lines that give an impression of width and space. The materials feel simple yet carefully chosen, balancing affordability with visual appeal. Citroen has long emphasized comfort, and this is reflected in the advanced comfort seats, which have thicker cushioning and better support for long journeys. These seats are paired with the advanced comfort suspension, which uses progressive hydraulic cushions to deliver a ride quality that feels far smoother than what you would expect in this price bracket. The interior really gives you a lounge-like vibe, and it feels designed for relaxation as much as functionality. The technology inside is practical and modern. The infotainment system is centered around a touchscreen that supports smartphone integration, so drivers can easily connect via Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Citroen hasn't gone overboard with tech gimmicks, instead, it focuses on features that are genuinely useful, like ergonomic controls, clear displays, and good connectivity. The absence of an overly complicated digital cluster keeps things straightforward, which some drivers might actually prefer. Space inside the C3 is surprisingly generous for its footprint, with a wheelbase of around 2.54 meters ensuring decent legroom for rear passengers. The boot is functional too, giving enough cargo space for daily life, groceries, or small road trips. When it comes to performance, the 2026 Citroen C3 offers both traditional and electrified options. For those who want a petrol option, there's a mild hybrid setup based on a 1.2-liter turbocharged 3-cylinder engine. It produces around 100 horsepower, supported by a 48-volt hybrid system that improves efficiency and smooths out power delivery. With this setup, the C3 can reach 0 to 100 km per hour in about 10.6 seconds, making it adequate for city driving and highway cruising without feeling underpowered. Fuel consumption stays efficient at around 5 liters per 100 kilometers, which is excellent for everyday use. The mild hybrid system also makes stop-start traffic more seamless, and the overall refinement of this engine is impressive, with minimal vibration and noise filtering into the cabin. For those leaning toward zero emissions, the EC3 electric version offers a completely different experience. It comes with a 44 kWh lithium iron phosphate battery that powers an 83 kW motor, which translates to about 113 horsepower. This allows it to sprint from 0 to 100 km per hour in around 11 seconds, with a top speed of 135 km per hour. While it is not a performance car by any means, it feels smooth, quiet, and perfectly suited for urban commutes. The range is about 320 kilometers on the WLTP cycle, which is more than enough for most daily needs, though extended highway journeys may require careful planning since at motorway speeds the range naturally drops to around 240 kilometers. Charging is fairly quick, with a 20 to 80% charge possible in just 26 minutes on a 100 kilowatt DC fast charger, which adds to the practicality for those considering an EV lifestyle. Driving the C3, what strikes most people is the comfort. Citroen has built its reputation on ride quality, and the 2026 model reinforces that heritage. Whether in the petrol hybrid or the electric variant, the suspension soaks up bumps effortlessly, giving it a ride feel that rivals cars in larger, more expensive segments. Pair this with the soft, supportive seats and quiet cabin, and you have a car that feels tailored for daily driving ease. Long highway trips are comfortable too, with many drivers noting how refined the engine feels even after hundreds of kilometers, with no unnecessary vibration through the steering wheel or pedals. The steering itself is light, making city maneuvering simple, yet stable enough on open roads. In terms of safety and equipment, Citroen keeps things straightforward but modern. Depending on the trim, you can expect features like lane departure warning, advanced braking systems, multiple airbags, and stability control. While it does not overload the buyer with advanced driver assistance features seen in premium cars, it covers the essentials well and prioritizes ease of use. Of course, no car is perfect. The 2026 C3 has a few drawbacks worth mentioning. The electric version's range, while decent, may not be ideal for those who spend a lot of time on highways, where it drops significantly compared to city use. The performance is adequate but not exciting, especially in the electric version, which tops out at moderate speeds. Customization options are more limited compared to some rivals, with fewer trim choices and restricted exterior personalization in certain markets. Even the quirky slogans Citroen uses inside, like, "Have fun," and "Be cool," may not appeal to everyone. They reflect Citroen's playful DNA but can feel a little unnecessary to some buyers. That being said, what the Citroen C3 achieves overall is highly commendable. It is stylish on the outside, innovative and comfortable inside, efficient with its mild hybrid engine, and forward-looking with its electric version. It stands out from the competition by focusing on comfort and character rather than trying to imitate mainstream rivals. This makes it an appealing choice for people who want something a little different, something practical but also filled with personality. So, if you are considering a compact hatchback in 2026, the Citroen C3 deserves a serious look. It blends modern design, French flair, and everyday usability into a package that feels unique in a crowded market. Whether you go for the mild hybrid petrol or the EC3 electric, you are getting a car that delivers on comfort, efficiency, and individuality. That wraps up this detailed review of the 2026 Citroen C3 here on VeloView. I hope you enjoyed this in-depth walkthrough and that it helped you understand what makes this car special. If you liked this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on VeloView.